Must a movie truly be good? Is it not enough to watch Sofia Boutella, covered in blood and sweat, wield a massive gun against a crush of faceless adversaries? If you caught the first half of Rabel Moon, Zack Snyder's bewildering take on sci-fi fantasy, you might know the answer to that question already, and it's not all that positive. A Child of Fire wanted to be a lot more than it actually was. It felt like the promise of a fulfilling movie, rather than a standalone story. Part 2, The Scargiver, has to answer even more questions than its predecessor. Is any of this worth it when the definitive cuts are still languishing on some Netflix server? Can Snyder's ambitious world-building, or his evocative cast, justify the saga that he's trying to create? The answer is, not really. The Scargiver is a Part 2 in every sense, picking up shortly where A Child of Fire left its heroes. A group of warriors from across the galaxy, led by Korra, a former soldier of the Imperium, have assembled to defend the agrarian moon of Velt from Imperial occupation. After an explosive altercation with Admiral Noble Ed Skrein, the commander that's hellbent on subduing Velt and taking the moon's entire harvest, our rebels believe they've won the battle. Unfortunately for them, Noble won't be defeated so easily, not only because he's some kind of android. The specifics of his anatomy are frustratingly never explained, but because he's one of the few that actually knows Korra's true identity. Korra isn't just a disgraced Imperial soldier. She was once known across the galaxy as the formidable General Arthalize. And crucially, she's also the surrogate daughter of the power-hungry Belisarius, who orchestrated a coup against the former king and now rules with an iron fist. We're told he's searching in earnest for Korra, despite their fraught relationship, and their dynamic ranks high among Rabel Moon's most interesting ideas. That said, it remains woefully underbaked, a bigger conflict for a subsequent film we may never see. Snyder positioned The Scargiver as a war epic above all, making the film a real departure from its predecessor. Where A Child of Fire hopscotched from one planet to the next, The Scargiver plants its feet on Velt. On one hand, that allows our story to actually slow down, and we finally get to know the characters that were once just empty archetypes. The Scargiver dances around the mysteries teased in A Child of Fire, answering some, why did Korra leave the Imperium? While saving others, what's the deal with Jimmy, the warrior robot voiced by Anthony Hopkins, for that upcoming director's cut? Snyder is much less focused on world building here, instead working to strengthen the inner worlds of his cast.
So guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this informative video, and if you like this video then subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for never missing update.